Welcome to the Loveall Sales Podcast. Today's episode, I am going to go hard because I love sales. I love the automotive industry. It's been extremely good to me and my family. And the reason why I say that is because we're going to talk about today training. Why do so many dealerships and salespeople not reach their full potential? A lot of the times it's because of a ceiling problem that they don't believe that they can achieve a certain amount of success. If they work at a small dealership, they put a ceiling where, hey, there's no one else here selling 30, 40, 50 cars. I can't do it. They don't see it and they don't believe it because they don't believe it up here. But it all goes back to training. If you train your people and you give them hope and you give them reassurance, you give them the right tools to allow them to believe it, then you're going to allow them to truly believe it up here and they're going to go chase those dreams. So many dealerships, they don't train. And that's the reason why they'll never reach their full potential. It's the same way with salespeople. There's two different ways. In my opinion, there's only two ways that most dealerships and salespeople choose, keyword choose, not to invest in themselves. Number one, they do not just want to spend the money. They don't believe that, hey, if I spend the money, I'm going to get these results. They don't believe that. Meaning, if I give, just say, making up a number, $2,000, I don't think that the return on the investment is going to be worth it, which shame on them. Me personally, I've always had a budget in which every month I spend on myself to make myself better, to raise up my skill set, my mindset. I'll make myself more valuable every single month. That's the way that I was taught by my mentor. Dealerships should have we spend X number of dollars on advertising, X number of dollars on everything. So we really have to do that with our salespeople. And if you're a salesperson, even if your dealership does not allow you to train, invest your own money. It's the best thing that you can ever do. I always compared it to like playing video games. At the end of a level, you spend money to make yourself better. I love the game off-roading. So at the end of every race, I would buy nitros and all kinds of stuff for the next race to set it up for success. There are levels to this stuff, meaning in sales. And the better you get, the more you make. But it all comes down to your skill set. There's other ingredients, but it's mainly skill sets. And understand this, just like sports, and I love this analogy, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school team. His high school team told him, hey, you're not good enough for the high school level. But that created a fire in him to become the best basketball player of all time, including some people say LeBron James. But understand this, there are levels to sales. You might not be at this level yet. You might not be at a high school level, but you want to get there. Then you got to go to college. Then you got to go to the G League. Then you got to go to pro. When I was selling 50, 60 cars a month, making 40, 50 grand a month, I truly believe that I have mastered the automotive industry from the sales aspect. I'm a very, very good trainer. The students are getting great success as well. So there's two main reasons why people don't choose to invest. They don't believe what they spend will get them. And then also it's an ego problem where they feel like they know everything. Hey, I sold cars for 5 years. I'm selling 20 cars a month. I know everything that there is to know. You know, and that's far from the truth because there are levels. If you were selling 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 cars, I was always chasing someone. His name was Cody Carter. I really wanted to get to 100 cars a month. I really did. And then I got the opportunity. One of my last months selling cars, I did 64 and a half. My numbers just kept always going up. Most people, their numbers are like a roller coaster, or that goes up, down, or it's just flatline. Flatline is dead. Very few people, the numbers just keep going up. That's what your numbers have to do. They always have to continue to go up. And by doing that, that's what my numbers were doing. It's very rewarding seeing your numbers go up because you know that you're leveling up in a big, massive way. And then I got the opportunity to go be a GSM/GM in training, and I took the opportunity. So I was no longer chasing Cody Carter to get to 100 cars, but I would have 100% got there, in my opinion, if I didn't necessarily take the opportunity to go run a dealership. And I wanted to make this episode because if you are a salesperson, if you are a dealership, everybody wants more. It's just a problem where most people don't know what to do to get more. I would sincerely love to help you. The dealerships that I am working for, the results speak for themselves. The students that I am working with, their results speak for themselves. I'm about to go live on TikTok with one of the students, the best students that I've had in the 6 months of doing this. His name is Chase Morris. Chase Morris, when I first met him, he was selling 12, 13, 14 cars. Last month, I believe he did 39. Month before that, I believe he did 32. He is like a sponge. He absorbs everything. And he is actually texting me now because we're going to go live together. And it's just amazing that so many people, dealerships, salespeople would rather discount a car than learn how to protect that gross. If you're a dealership and you give up $2,000, spend the $2,000 on training. Teach your salespeople how to protect that money. That's going to pay you way more than just discounting a car just to get a car deal. And I'm going to go one step further, and I love doing this. Let's just say this, okay? This is my best analogy. So let's just say you sell 15 cars on average every month. How much gross do you give up on average per deal? Let's just say $1,000. Some deals it's 500, some deals it's nothing, some deals it's $1,500. Let's just say it's $1,000. $15,000, that's what 15 deals times 1,000 is 15,000 per month that you give up in gross. And you multiply that by 12 months, it's $180,000. Now, every dealership gets paid different, meaning your percentage. You get paid on the front, the back, just every dealership is different. Let's just say that's front gross that you gave up, by the way. Let's just say that on average, you make 20%. Okay. You're going to give up $36,000 in money. $36,000. So would you rather have that $36,000 in your paycheck? Would you rather have that $36,000? I mean, if it's a dealership, if you're a manager watching this, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars of discounts that you give out. Wouldn't you rather spend a little fraction of that money to get the right training to teach you? And there's only two reasons why people don't invest. Number one, they don't feel like they're going to get the right return. You will get it with me. Number two, they have an ego that they just don't believe that they can learn things. And again, there's levels to this stuff. If you're not selling consistently 40, 50, 60 plus cars a month, even at that level, you can still go to another level. There's one student that, first met him, he was doing high 30s. He wants to get to 100 cars. That's going to take time, but he's 100% committed. So there's levels to this stuff. And if you sincerely want to level up, I am the guy that can help you do it. So I wanted to make this video about training because there's your skill set is the main reason why you're not reaching a new level every few months. Every few months, your numbers should just keep going up. But most 90 something percent of salespeople, their numbers don't do that. And then in the winter months, they tell me it's a slow month. My best month ever was February. I sold 64 and a half cars, and I fired my assistant, John Hunt, the month before. And I did it all by myself. And that's the shortest month in Kentucky, Louisville. That is the coldest month. Did I have excuses? No, I went harder. So there's no excuses. It's excuses or results. And I hear it so much like, hey, it's a bad month because it's a slow month. It's a slow month up here. And you tell yourself that, then you believe that. You pick up the phone more and more and more, and you master the phone. You can dictate your paycheck a lot better. Most of you salespeople, you rely on the big three: showroom ups, internet leads, and inbound phone calls. You don't generate leads on yourself. There's all kinds of ways to generate leads. You choose not to. And that's, again, leveling up your skill set. So I know this video is going to hit home to a lot of people. Like, I sincerely know it. So please, and I mean please, reach out to me. If you are in the automotive industry and you run a dealership, you're in management, reach out to me. I have programs for all budgets because the trained individual is going to help you make your job easier if you're a manager and make you more money. If you are a salesperson and you really want to become better, if you're committed, Does my services cost money? Absolutely. But I have budgets for everybody, and I mean everybody, because I don't want money to truly be the barrier that's stopping you from becoming better. I have programs as cheap, I shouldn't say cheap, as inexpensive as $75. You can get my virtual online sales training platform for $75 a user. That is about as less expenses as if you can possibly do to truly help your people, help yourself become better. And it goes up from that, the prices, but you can get hundreds and hundreds of hours of pure content, pure gold for $75 a user. You've got five people, you're six salespeople, you're talking about $450 a month to invest in your people. And that's just the virtual online sales training platform. So 10 people, 750. Why not spend 750 instead of discounting the car? It makes no sense to me. And I hear that all of the time. So so let's do this. I was just looking at text message and reading it. So reach out to me. My cell phone number is 502-802-9469. You can visit my website, loveall247.com. That's Loveall 247.com. Loveall247.com. And let's connect. Let's help you level up because I sincerely love sales. I love it with a passion. I love the automotive industry. I can help anybody who is committed. If you are committed, I will help you grow. So we just wanted to make this video, make this podcast, and talk about training because I know most dealerships don't train. I know most individuals don't train. Invest in yourself. It will make you so much better. I love you all. God bless. Believe in yourself because I do.